I'm sitting here talking with Chris Cleary about Go211.com, and we're going to talk to him, see what it's all about. Chris, tell us a little bit about your vision, how this all started, and what's it all about.
Sure. When we started Go211 about a year and a half ago, we launched the website, and really, the purpose of it was to create a platform, a community platform, in which action sports enthusiasts would be able to, have a platform where they could discuss, the whole lifestyle with one another. We started off with the surfing, BMX, snowboarding, and skateboarding. And so, when you think about it, there's so much undiscovered talent out there in regard to action sports, and the reason why they've yet to be discovered is that they haven't been able to compete nationally because they can't afford to, and they don't know how to get sponsors, or they don't know, they haven't been successful in doing so. So really what we wanted to do was break down these geographic barriers that exist out there and create a place where anybody from anywhere could come in and really get exposure for themselves and connect with others. And so for us it's different parts to the lifestyle community itself, because we don't really see it as an action sports destination. It really is more of a lifestyle destination, of which action sports is a big part of that. But we also have a music component of independent artists and bands that they could come, because again, that's part of this lifestyle. And so what we did was that we went out and started talking with a number of professional athletes in terms of, because one of the things we also realized is that they didn't have a platform really of which they could connect with their fan base or things, and so we felt that we could create a platform for which they could go do that, where they could upload the video clips themselves, where they could upload photos and do the regular blogging. And we got great response, from the professional athletes, where they really did see this. A lot of them didn't have their own website. Some of them had, maybe profiles on a couple of other social networking sites, but really nothing that they can, again, connect with the community that they're most involved with. And so today we have about over 90 professional athletes that are on the Go211 Pro team, and they've made Go211 their exclusive social networking site, and it's really benefited not only us having them involved, but also I believe certainly we believe for them it's been very beneficial, because again they're able to connect like they weren't able to do prior. So, and then we went on and talking to a number of events, because when you look at it, it's very difficult to get the exposure, whether there are some events that get covered by television, but those are really some big ticket events, whereas there are a number of mid-level and below that really don't get the exposure that they deserve, certainly. And so we decided that how about we establish relationships with different events where we not only do a webcast of the event, but really do more of a behind the scenes. So again, there's so many of these kids that would love to know what life is like for Danny Cass on the road, or for CJ Hobgood. And so at events that we do cover, we not only cover the actual event, but we also go behind the scenes in terms of showing what it's like when they're not when it's not their turn. What are they doing? The after parties. What are those like? So it really is giving our members sort of access behind that velvet rope, if you will. And so so for us, again, really the vision is to really break down the barriers that do exist out there, to bring more people together and give them a platform of which to really express themselves within the action sports lifestyle community. So,
and so not having that platform, that's understandable to know that you'd want to start this, but what inspired you to do this? I mean, is this your background, surfing?
No, so my background actually is in media. So I spent 7 years at AOL, and prior to that I was on the television side, Classic Sports Network, which is now ESPN Classic, and before that at FX Network when it launched. And so with those, for me I sort of felt that there was this great opportunity within interactive television where not only would you be able to watch the program, but communicate with one another as the program is going on. And to date that hasn't been realized, but the beauty is that it does exist on the internet. And so when you look at the webcast, so for example, the U.S. Open of Surfing that we're doing right now is we're doing a live webcast, but not only that is that our members get the opportunity to chat live with one another as they're watching the event. they can submit questions to our on-air talent and the commentators, of which they do answer, back instantaneously on air, and then if the commentators are interviewing a pro athlete, is that our members can, submit a question that the commentator would then ask the pro athlete who's sitting there with them. So it really gives this whole interactive and really lets the members not be, sitting back and being reactive, but allowing them to be more proactive in what's being, shown to them and everything. And so, when looking at, all right, what about action sports? Why action sports? With the background that I have, it really went to, again, going back to that it's a community that I think there was a lot of opportunity, that really had been untapped at this point. When you think about the bigger social networking sites like MySpace, have existed and have grown tremendously, but at the same time, it doesn't serve one specific community, and so therefore, as a member, you don't feel that you're really with, you feel that you're with not only some of the people that share those with you, but also some that, majority of them that don't, and so we looked at it as an exciting, certainly an exciting area to really launch into, within the action sports, and being an individual team, not as much a team sport as more as an individual sport. It allowed that they can express themselves as individuals, and then there's a lot of excitement, without a doubt. This demographic, it's a young demographic for the most part, and again, seeing that there's so much people that really want to be able to get recognized, for their efforts, so it's not about for just the professional athletes. It's all, certainly the site is for amateur athletes to really, get the exposure that they're looking for, and at the same time, there's plenty of people that are out there that don't snowboard or surf or do BMX, but they love watching it, and so we feel that this is yet another way that they can certainly enjoy what their passion is and what their interests are.
So they can have a profile on there as well, even though that they're not an athlete.
Correct. And so we allow any of our members to, once they register and create a profile, is that we give them the opportunity to upload video clips and photos themselves and do blogging. And that's where, if you look at a group of friends that go up to Vail to go skiing for the weekend, you all videotape each other doing their little tricks and for goofing off or for fun. And then what happens after the weekend, the video camera goes up on the bookshelf, and that tape is with all the rest of the movies that they've filmed that they've never done anything with. So now here they can upload that that video within their profile and let their friends know, hey, I uploaded the video, so that their buddies can then go and check out the video clips from that past weekend. So so it really is and that's something that we've gotten some great response on. That's something that's certainly of big interest that they're able to do, because a lot of social sites out there do not let you upload photos, but certainly not videos, and
So as far as becoming a member, you register, does it cost anything?
No, so it's absolutely free, so it's an easy registration process, and once you register, again, you create your profile, so you also put down what your interests are. There are areas of which you can put what your favorite movies are, books, artists. There's an area that you can select what your gear is, the different brands that you have within your gear, and I think that's something, again, that also lends itself well with the professional athletes, is fans of certain athletes would love to know, what gloves they're wearing or what eyewear they wear, and so within the pro athletes profiles, it lists just that, with the different equipment and apparel that they do wear, and so, but we allow, all our members the opportunity to do that, so within the site that, they're able to go and check out video clips, they're able to rate the video clips, comment on the video clips, share the videos with their friends. Similarly, they can do the same with photos, and then, within the blogging area, it's that soapbox for everyone that, they can go up and talk about whatever you wish to talk about. So.
Would you like to give us your website again?
Absolutely. So it's Go211.com, www.go211.com. Thanks.
Perfect. Thank you so much.